You don't need to eat chicken, rice, and broccoli to lose weight and burn fat. In fact, 95% of guys give up on their diet because they're following boring, restricted meal plans just like this. So in today's video, I want to break down the exact 5 meals that I ate to lose 50 pounds in just 4 months. And if you stick around, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised because not only are these meals quick and easy to make, but they're also delicious. All right, so first up, we've got a protein yogurt with berries. This was my go-to breakfast every single day, and I think it's pretty obvious why. First and foremost, it's only going to take you a couple of minutes to put together. I mean, I've put 3 minutes there, but honestly, that's pretty generous, and it's only going to take you that long if you're particularly slow, shall we say. And it's only going to cost you 350 calories, but it's packed with 35 grams of protein. And that's important because most people struggle to hit their protein in the morning. And then you're fighting this uphill battle for the rest of the day to hit your target. So this gets you off to a great start. And the reason that's important is because protein helps to stabilize your blood sugar levels and keeps you feeling fuller for longer. So that means you're less likely to be hungry throughout the morning. And as you can see from the ingredients, this meal couldn't be simpler. You literally just need Greek yogurt, a scoop of protein powder, whichever flavor you enjoy the most. For me, it's always been chocolate, probably always will be. Half a cup of frozen blueberries. Of course, you can use fresh if you prefer, but I encourage my clients to buy frozen fruit and veg because, well, A, it's cheaper, B, it lasts longer, and C, it's actually been proven to hold its nutritional value for longer as well. And then the secret ingredient to this is a tablespoon, or about 10 grams, shall we say, of honey. This helps to sweeten the deal for you. And then all you have to do is mix the protein powder into the Greek yogurt until it's nice and smooth, top the whole thing with the berries, and you're good to go. It's quick, it's easy, it's delicious, and it's packed with protein. I can't think of a better way to start my morning. Then we've got my famous cheesy turkey wraps, and I'm just gonna say it right now. These are fucking epic. They only take 15 minutes to make. They've only got 460 calories in them, and you get a whopping 45 grams of protein. There's a few more ingredients in this one, but don't be put off by that because as you can see, the prep instructions couldn't be simpler. All you gotta do is heat some oil in a pan, cut up the garlic, add the turkey, let it cook, and then build your wrap. You've got turkey, you've got cheese, you've got bread, you've got carrots, you've got onions. So once again, you've got a protein-packed meal that's absolutely delicious. The cheese adds to the flavor and the taste, while the carrots and the onions give you a nice boost of vitamins, minerals, and fiber. And similar to protein, one of the big benefits of fiber is that it's very hard for your body to digest it. That means it sits in your stomach for longer and it fills your stomach and expands the walls of your stomach. So it sends a signal to your brain telling it that you are full. And once that signal's been sent up to your brain then starts to lower your ghrelin level. And if you don't know, your ghrelin level is your hunger hormone. You want that to be nice and low so that you don't constantly feel like you need to gorge and snack on food all day. Plus, it's got bread. Now, a lot of people don't think you can eat food like this and lose weight because it's got bread and it's got cheese in it. But as long as you're under your calorie target, you can essentially eat whatever you want. Now, of course, we want to be aiming for single ingredient, nutrient dense whole foods rather than the processed and the junk stuff. But this is exactly what these meals are. The challenge is to find foods that you enjoy, that hit the spot, but also fill you up. And this definitely does that. Number 3 on the list, we've got a delicious egg white omelette. And again, this is only going to cost you 400 calories and give you a very healthy 33 grams of protein. And let's be real, what's not to love here? Eggs, tick. Beef, tick. Cheese, tick. This is an absolute banger. And once you've gotten used to making it, you'll be able to do it in 5 minutes. All you've got to do is cook the beef, then cook the spinach, or to be honest, you could just microwave the spinach if you wanted to. And then you just want to pour the egg whites into the pan with some salt and pepper. Add the rest of the stuff in, so your beef, your spinach, your cheese, fold it up and cook it till it sets and you're good to go. Now, with the egg whites, you can do this the complicated way, where you use normal eggs but discard the yolk. But to be honest with you, that feels like a little bit of a waste. And even though there's more calories in the yolk, there's also a lot of nutritional value in it with vitamins, with minerals. So if you want, you can add the yolk and just have normal eggs. So rather than an egg white omelette, it would just be an egg. Well, it'd just be an omelette if you want, but just be conscious that that's going to increase the calories. Or nowadays, what you can also do in a lot of places, certainly in the US, in the UK, and I'm sure in Australia, Canada, and lots of other countries around the world, you can just buy egg whites straight out of the carton. Number 4, and it wouldn't be right for me to make a recipe book without including a chicken dish. So here we go, your basic chicken stir fry. Now, technically, this is chicken, rice, and broccoli, but with a twist, because we're going to mix it all together and we're going to have a lovely bit of soy sauce drizzled all over it. Now, as you would expect, this meal is absolutely packed with protein, only 450 calories, and just like the rest of them, very quick and simple to make. So all you need for this one is your chicken, your veg, your broccoli, carrots, peas, and some soy sauce, garlic, and of course, the rice as our carb. You can buy the chicken pre-diced, which is what I do, or you can get yourself a good old-fashioned chicken breast and cut it up yourself if you'd rather. All we need to do is cook the chicken, then add the veg in afterwards. And this is important because when you cook the veg in the oil with the chicken, it's gonna add a lot of flavor to it. And then you just serve it over the rice, which you can microwave in 90 seconds. So super simple, easy, delicious. And while we're on the subject of rice and carbs, please don't think that if you want to lose weight and burn fat, you need to drop your carbs to keto levels. That's absolute nonsense. Carbs are your body's preferred source of fuel, preferred source of energy, and your body's currency of energy is calories. And this is why I always encourage my clients to actually eat more when they're trying to lose weight. Because if you put yourself on what I would call poverty calories, if you're trying to eat just 1,000 calories a day, after a while, you're going to run out of motivation, you're going to run out of willpower, you're going to be operating on zero fuel. You're not going to have anything in the tank. You're not going to have any get up and go, any drive. You're not going to want to do anything. And remember, half the battle when it comes to losing weight and burning fat is not just eating less, it's moving more. Now, I know that's very simplified and rudimentary, and I've talked about that in much more detail in other videos on my channel, so we're not going to go into that today. But you can't move more if you don't have the energy, and carbs give you that energy. And the other thing that happens if you skip on carbs is your body uses the protein and the fat, it metabolizes it for energy, which means you're not actually getting the benefit that you would normally do if you're eating a balanced diet from the protein and the fats. I've saved my favorite for last, and it's my very own Monster Mince. Now, you might be a little bit taken aback by this one because it's got a whopping 700 calories in it. But as you will also see, if you divert your eyes to the right, is that it's brimming with a monstrous 63 grams of protein. And given that there are 4 calories in every gram of protein, that means that 36% of this meal is made up of protein. Boom. Now again, just like the other meals that we've talked about today, when you first go to make this one, it's going to take you anything from 12 to 15 minutes. But once you've gotten used to it, you can do it in 7 or 8. And this is still, to this day, my go-to lunch. And I purposely have this meal in the middle of the day because I like to front load my calories. And I do that for a couple of reasons. Firstly, because digestion interferes with sleep. So if I'm having a big meal late in the day, it's very hard for me to get into a deep sleep, and I tend to wake up feeling pretty tired, even if I've gotten, 7 or 8 hours. The other reason is that this meal really fills me up, not just because it's 700 calories, but because of the high protein content. So all you have to do to make the Monster Mince is heat your pan, add the mince, sear it for 3 minutes, and then add your eggs to the mince and cook both together. Now, warning, the eggs will cook very, very quickly. So you need to be on the ball with this one. You want to be constantly moving the mince and the eggs around the pan so that the eggs start to scramble. While that's going on, you want your spinach cooking in the microwave for 5 to 6 minutes, depending on how strong your microwave is. So make sure you've got your spinach ready to go before you chuck the mince in the pan. Otherwise, you're going to be all over the place. And then once your mince and your eggs and your spinach are good, put all of that into a bowl, let it sit for a couple of minutes because it's going to be super hot, and then just quickly microwave some rice for 90 seconds and add that in as well. This might take up a third of your calories for the day, but I promise you're going to be fine with it. Not only because it's going to fill you up and give you a massive hit of protein, but it's also going to give you a heck of a lot of energy and help you get a serious workout in. Now, you can get access to the 5 meals that we've just been through today, as well as 10 others that are just like it by clicking the link under this video and downloading your free copy of my anti-diet recipe book. And as you've seen, they're all quick and easy, packed full of protein and downright delicious. But listen, you don't have to eat these exact meals. I'm just telling you what worked for me. To be honest, as long as you're prioritizing your protein, eating plenty of fruit and veg to make sure that you hit your fiber target, getting most of your meals from single ingredient, whole, nutrient-dense foods, you're going to find burning fat a heck of a lot easier. But just remember, whatever you end up eating, the aim of the game here is to make your diet, your meal plan, as quick, as easy, and as enjoyable as possible. Because if your plan isn't sustainable, you can have all the motivation and all the willpower in the world. It doesn't matter because you're just not going to stick with it. That's exactly why all the fad diets out there don't work and why they're a complete waste of time. Before I go, 2 other things you can do to make this even easier. Number 1 is to supplement your meals with what I call cheat code snacks. So what I mean by this is snacks that taste amazing and satisfy your sweet tooth without costing you a ton of calories. I've put a few examples on the screen for you to give you some inspiration. And honestly, these snacks are what make the difference. Because if you completely cut out everything that you enjoy, you're just going to spend the weekend binging and undoing all the hard work that you put in during the week. Number two, it sounds so obvious, but you'd be amazed how few people actually do it, and that's drinking more water. A little bit like fiber and protein, water sits in your stomach, so it can stop you from overeating. And water also gives you an energy boost. It stops you from feeling lethargic. So you're going to be more likely to get up and live a more active lifestyle. And if you do that, you're going to burn more calories and make this whole process of losing fat a heck of a lot easier. I'll leave the video here, but don't forget to grab your copy of the free recipe book if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.